about why you hate sales. Where's the phone number, guys? 305 865 8668. 305 865. Call in.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Hey, welcome. Grant Cardone here every Thursday. Young Hustlers. Myself, Robert Sislo, the video genius. Robert, how you doing, buddy?
Great. How are you, man?
Good to see you. Hi. How do you do that? Give me your hi. Hi.
Some Bravo yesterday, huh?
Did we have Bravo here in the house yesterday?
Were you a rock star? How'd you do? Did you
We had
crush it?
Discovery here yesterday.
You did good?
We did good. We did all right. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. Every Thursday I come to you with Jared Glant. Jared's here today. Look at him right here, okay? And we talk about keeping your hustle young and fresh. This is a show about sales, marketing, getting known, follow-up, closing deals, everything to do with sales. Today I want to talk to you about why you hate the sales game. Oh, it's because I'm just not a salesman. You know, I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. Let me tell you why you hate sales, okay? I'm going to tell you today why you hate sales. John's going to pay attention because we're going to get 1 minute, a clip, a clever just death that I'm going to drop on you. I'm going to show you guys and gals, my friends out there in Facebook land, YouTube, iTunes, and Stitcher. By the way, thank you for your comments. We see them every week. I see them during the show and after the show at Grant Cardone TV, at Facebook, at YouTube, at iTunes, at Stitcher. Where are we, man? All the places we is.
We're everywhere.
I'm going to talk to you today about why you hate the sales game. By the way, you top producers that are like, I love sales. If you can't get from 400 grand in income to 800 grand, you started hating the sales game at that point, okay? Now, pay attention to what I'm telling you right now. Those of you out there that are having trouble with the sales game, you're having trouble with the sales game, starting the sales game, I'm going to show you why you hate it today. Those of you who like the sales game, but you can't produce at higher levels, I'm going to tell you why, by the way, you now hate the sales game. That's right. You're a high producer. I had a guy in here the other day. He's like, man, I just don't like what I'm doing anymore. Son, you earned $415,000 in commissions last year and you don't like what you're doing anymore? Let me tell you why you hate the sales game, boy. Okay? He's like, yeah, I don't want to make the phone calls anymore. I don't want to do the what did he say, Sherry? I don't want to do all the stuff. I'm better than that now. Let me tell you why you hate the sales game, son, because you don't understand money. Okay? Everybody out there, listen to what I'm telling you right now. You don't like the sales game, John. You don't like the sales game because you do not understand the cost of not making money. The biggest single mistake I've made in my career, if I look back over my career of helping people, is I should have put money first. I didn't. I started with a sales book, followed up with a closer's book, followed it up with a prospecting book about pipelines, keeping your pipelines full, followed that up with the 10X rule. Then I wrote Be Obsessed or Be Average, all great books. I should have opened with the Millionaire Booklet and Playbook to Millions. I should have opened up with the Money Book. Because let me tell you something most of you don't know. I didn't like sales. I don't like sales today. If you gave me a list of things that I wanted to do, sales would be at the bottom of them. I did sales because I am not a selfish person. I did sales so I could take care of my life, so I could take care of my mother's life. Okay. I did sales so I could have a decent place to live. I did sales because I needed shoes on my feet and I didn't have any money. I did sales because I got sick and tired of going to the landlord at $275 a month and saying, dude, I'm late, Mr. Whitman. I'm late, Mr. Whitman. I'm late. And in fact is I didn't go see Mr. Whitman. What I did was dodge him for 3 and 4 days at a time. I did sales because I was sick and tired of being disgusted with myself at the end of each month when there was no money left over. I did sales not because I'm an extrovert, not because I like talking to people, not because I like rejection or I was a born salesman. I hate sales. Okay? I did sales because I was trying to pay the damn bills. And I got sick and tired of being a freaking loser. Now, you guys that are making $400,000 a year and you're like, I don't like this game anymore. Let me tell you why. Because you're selfish. You're selfish, you're self-centered, and you're violating the success formula that got you where you got. And you do exactly what everybody else does. Dumb stuff when you make a little money. You go out, you buy a nice fancy car, you get a great apartment, you put a nice jacket on, you buy you a big watch that's probably a fake, and then you freak out. I don't like doing this anymore. I want to be the big shot. Dude, you're selfish. And you're stupid. You border on stupid. And you're going to end up broke. Somebody's going to pick up that car you got. I've seen this happen to so many people so many times. This is what I've done my whole career. Since I was 25 years old when my life turned around, I learned how to be great at sales, not love it and not hate it. I don't care. I don't need to love it. I don't need to hate it. I don't need to have any feelings or emotions about it. I need to get great at it because at the end of the day, if you want to create, I need the Millionaire Booklet. If you want to create a first flow of income and get that thing bigger, okay? If you're a waitress and you want to go from making $38,000 a year to $50,000 a year, you know how you do it? You don't leave your job. You don't go into network marketing. You don't get a second flow first. The first thing you got to do as a waitress is you got to get to be a better waitress where they want to tip you more than everybody else in the house. When they come to your restaurant, they're like, I'm only coming when Robin's there because she's the only person I'm waiting on. And they're going to hit you with 200 under the table when the bill was only 200. Okay, it's the Millionaire Booklet. It's not about sales. It's about money. Okay, but you ain't getting money without sales. Sales is a lot of things. Look, I want to make your life easier. I don't want to get you in love with everything. I just want to make your life easier. You're watching Young Hustlers. My name's Grant Cardone. Don't go anyplace.
With over 20 years of experience in the real estate game, Cash Now PA is the place to go for buying homes for all cash with no fees, any condition with BBB accreditation. Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now PA, has been helping customers get in and out of homes, creating better spaces for living, and making a difference in local communities with the focus on buying homes, all cash, no fees with any condition. Also be BBB accredited. Visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. Buying or finding a new home should not be stressful or boring. With over 14 years experience, Good Time Tommy has spent his time building strategies, tips, and content that will help you, the new homeowner or seasoned homeowner, get the best deal for your money. Educate, navigate, and celebrate. Because whether you're buying or selling, you're going to get more traffic to your property promotion on every channel and watch as Tommy and his team work until you are satisfied. Your new home awaits you with Good Time Tommy and his team. Subscribe, like, and follow at goodtimetommy.com. That's goodtimetommy.com. Franchising is listed by Grant Cardone as one of the ways to become a millionaire. Let the experts at Fran Finders be with you every step of the way as your partner, finding, buying, selling, and promoting franchises. With over 10 years experience, Fran Finders is the company to help get set up with franchising, to help you get set up with owning your own franchise and finding a franchise that's right for you. Visit franfinders.com. That's franfinders.com to get started with your search today.
Hey, if you like the show today, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and post your comments. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Yo, Young Hustlers in the house. Big shout out to all my friends watching. You're commenting, you're asking questions. You're calling in 305-865-8668. How many callers we have right now? We have 6 callers. The pipeline is full. How could I not have a good one when the pipeline's full? I'm talking about why you hate sales. Every Thursday, 12 p.m., I bring you this show, not because it's about young hustlers. It's not about how old you are or how young you are. Look, I know people a third of my age that don't have my hustle. I know guys my age that are dead. Okay, this isn't about men, women. This is not actually about the hustle and the grind. I hear everybody like, oh, the hustle, the grind. Look, the hustle and the grind is not about the hustle and the grind. It's about the easy. You want to make your life easy, man. I don't want to push and shove. I want to get the freaking car out of the mud. You don't get to the back of a car and push it and keep pushing it and then create a meme, I'm pushing. Okay? A lot of you guys out there, a lot of you guys and gals out there, man, you know, you got the meme thing down on Instagram, but then you don't show up and go to work. It's not about sales or closing or negotiate. It's never about one thing. It's about getting your life to be easier so you can help your church. See, a lot of people are like, I want to help my church. I want to help charity, but you don't have any money left over. So all you can do is help yourself, and you've done a great job at that. But the game is, how can I help over here? Over here, over here. How can I be, look at my life today. How can I be a father and have time as a father, have time as a husband, has time as a friend, okay? Have the guts to tell people, knock it off. Have the compassion to love and take care of other people, okay? Take care of myself, go on great trips, give money away. Look, man, you want the whole package, okay? I know I've wanted the whole package my whole life. Don't you want the whole package? Part of that's going to be learn how to sell, okay? Not learn how to like it. It's not about learning how to like anything. I don't need to like it. How can you like anything you're no good at? Number one, the reason you hate sales is because you're selfish. Somebody told you something about the sales game isn't your game, okay? You cannot show me one company on planet Earth or one person you and I know in common that didn't learn how to sell. Pitch, promote, find right front doors, hooks. Get people's attention, market. All those are different words for, how about this, the top line on a financial statement, income, revenue. That's called sales. Some accountant changed it to some bigger word. Well, let's call it revenue. I have a degree now. Let's call it revenue. Sales is a bad word. Okay, number one. Dude, you got, why don't you like it? Why don't you like it? Because somebody lined up this wrong idea. I remember my mom said, you're a salesman? That's what you're going to do? I'm like, yeah, Mom, that's the only job I can get right now. Okay. And number two, I'm unselfish enough to say I'm going to go do the sales thing. Why? Because I need somebody to buy me a pair of shoes. So the company I went to work for, they gave me a little draw. They gave me a little bit of money, and everything else was up to me. And you know what I learned there? I didn't learn how to sell. I learned how to be self-reliant and unselfish. I learned how to get out of the government programs and take care of myself. Okay. I got out of an unemployment line and into the sales game. Why? So I could buy a pair of shoes. Swear to God, okay? I had a pair of shoes. I couldn't afford another pair of shoes. And I went to work every day saying, who is going to buy my pair of shoes? That is now translated 30 years later into what? Who's got my money? Let's take the first caller. Who's got my money is my battle cry. Why do I want money? To make my life easy so I can put my kids in good schools, okay? Big P, what's going on, P?
What's going on, Grant?
Come on, man.
My call.
Thanks for calling in, buddy. You calling in from where?
Toronto, man.
Dude, what do you do for work?
I work for a company called Hire, and I'm leading their sales team in Toronto. It's a startup. We're just getting started, so
yeah.
It's nobody knows what we are and what we do. So everything that you say in terms of like getting yourself out there and trying to build a business is very relatable. My question today is, how do you, for a product that doesn't cost anything, it's a pay-per-use model, how do you sell that to people to encourage them to not only, say, okay, I want to use this, but like encourage them to say, yeah, this is great, I'm going to use it today. Do you know what I mean?
You know, I mean, this is our platform, Cardone University, is an online platform. Look, whether you pay $0 or you pay $80,000 for it, it's the same. These numbers are made up. I tell my staff all the time, I'm like, dude, numbers are made up. They're symbols that were $0 has really no more value than $80,000.
Right.
Okay, because the problem with both, whether I pay nothing or I pay 80 grand, is the time necessary to actually view it. You know, people pay $5. What do they pay for Netflix? $9.95, $10.95?
Yeah.
$12 for Netflix. Some people never go on and watch it. So if you gave it to them for free, I guarantee they wouldn't watch it anymore. If you charged them double, promise you, they wouldn't watch it anymore. So people are like,
Right.
well, if they pay more, they'll use it. People go to Harvard and don't even show up, and they pay $200,000 a semester, okay? And they don't even show up for sessions. Actually, the more schools and colleges have gone up in price, the lower the attendance has been. Okay, there is actually no connection with how much somebody pays and whether they use it. So back to my point, we had 30 million users on Cardone University. We have higher usage with individuals that pay it for them, pay for it for themselves than a company that has 20 employees. I'm just telling you. I don't know why that is, but I tell you why I think it is. Because we went wide. We didn't try to do a better job with a handful of companies. We went wide to find what? The winners, baby. Winners. Okay? That's why I write books. A guy asked me this morning, a literary guy, said, why do you write books? I said, dude, I write books to reach the right people. It's definitely not for the money. Okay? So I wrote these books to reach the right people. This book right here, Sell or Be Sold, if you hate sales, this is your book right here, man. This is your book. Like how to learn how to talk to people, okay? But here's the deal. If you want to know why you want to talk to people, this is your little killer book. What's the website for this? Anybody watching today, okay, I want to give you one of these, millionairebooklet.com/. Your favorite word. But your favorite word shouldn't be free. Your favorite word should be, dude, I don't care what something costs. Guy told me yesterday, my favorite word is free. I said, dude, your favorite word should be, I don't care what it costs, because it all looks free to me. My name's Grant Cardone, and you are at Grant Cardone TV Studios. You're watching a show we do every Thursday at 12 p.m. called Young Hustlers, about keeping your hustle tight and young and bright, okay? I wanted to shout out to some of the people online right now that are sharing the stream. I really appreciate you sharing. I appreciate your comments. We're talking about why you hate sales, okay? Why do people hate sales, Robert? What am I talking about? Robert Sislow's not a salesperson. He's a video genius. Dude knows how to cut video. He is now selling advertising at my company. Did anybody teach you? What'd you first hear about sales, Robert?
You were the first time I heard about sales.
Okay, before that, though, I bet you heard something about it. Salespeople are sleazy. They're scam artists.
That kind of car sales.
Who wants to
guy.
be a car salesman? Who wants to be any kind of salesman? Nobody wants to be a salesman, folks. Let me give you the freaking bright news of the day. Nobody wants to be a salesperson. Get over it, okay? Quit thinking about yourself. Start thinking about your family. Let's learn how to sell. Hey, wish you were here in Deer Valley. This is our first retreat this year. If you missed it, if you got in too late and couldn't get over here with the Cardone clan to 10X this year, to make your year great, to look at income, to look at expansion, to look at time with family, make sure you join us. October 15th to the 20th, we're going to go to St. Bart's, beautiful French island down in the Caribbean. We're going to go down there, hang out for 5 days with about 40 people. The event's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be short pants and sandals every day. We're going to meet each morning, have lunch together, dinner at night together for about 40 people. Hope you're there. Hope you make it. It's going to be amazing. This trip has been amazing. We've already, in the first couple of days, gotten so much out of meeting with so many high-quality people. Look forward to spending time with you in St. Bart's.
Landscape design. This is lifestyle design.
Steve Griggs is the best landscaper on the planet and gives you knowledge and data that you can't even find on Google. Featured on Huffington Post, Entrepreneur.com, Grant Cardone TV, Steve Griggs is the entrepreneur built and designed to help you make your home become the lifestyle of your dreams.
For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com.
Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers. Every Thursday, 12 p.m., I come to you to talk about your young hustler. Today, we're talking about sales and why you hate it. This is a sales show, by the way. Every week, we're going to be talking about how to keep the edge on your sales game. So when you get to that 400, you're still excited to figure out how to get to 600, 800, 1.2, 3 million, 6 million. We've done that for people right here. Millions of salespeople come to me for advice through my books, my audio programs, our YouTube channel, Facebook. Do we want to help you? I want to help make your life easier. Today, I'm talking to you about why you hate sales, okay? Because you think you need to like it. You don't need to like it. You don't need to like anything, okay? I don't like being married. You don't need to like it. You need to get great at it, Okay? I don't like being a parent. Yeah, there's going to be times when you don't like being a parent. Okay? No matter what job you have, there's going to be a moment where you don't like that job anymore. I don't know what happened to our society where everybody's like, I got to love what I do. Yeah, well, that's not even real, man. You're not going to love what you do every day. You won't even love being alive every day. Okay? Go to California where the weather's perfect every day, and I guarantee you're going to get sick of the weather being perfect every day. You're going to be like, dude, where's the storm? How about some clouds? I need some lightning, right? Look, get over it. This is about creating freedom in your life, making your life easier, having choices, okay? We live in America, man. What a great country where you get choices. And then people get here and they don't take advantage of their choices, right? So look, you got choices. Get great at stuff. Getting great gives you more choices. Well, I don't need all that. That's because you're selfish. Okay? People that are satisfied are selfish. So your wife or your husband's like, honey, you're the inspirational, aspirational person in the family. Let's go do more. And they're like, I don't need all that. They're selfish. Tell them you're selfish. Knock it off. Your mom needs it. Your dad needs it. Your grandpa needs it. Somebody that's going to get sick needs it. You need room. You need room. You need room to breathe, folks. I'm happy where I am. You're selfish. You're talking about yourself. It's not about just you being happy. It's about making life easier for the people around you. The more people that have easy around you, doesn't mean I'm getting handouts. It means I'm getting like freedom to do what I want, when I want, how I want, right? To pay back my loans, to pay on time, to feel good about myself, okay? To walk into a room and say, hey, I pay everybody, all right? To not have a bunch of losses in life, man. That makes life easier so you can do more things. To not be worried about money every second of every day and you can actually give some money away. Wouldn't that be nice? What if you had more time? If I had more time to do more things. You know, last year I raised, in the last 18 months, about $100 million for charities. I'm probably a top 10 people in the world that raise that much money. I got to have time to do that, to send out the letter, okay? To put a phone call on and say, hey, let's talk about this, all right? To handle the objections, the stalls. All that takes time and energy. So look, selling is not about a career, dude. It's not, I want to be a plumber. No, why does anybody want to be a plumber? I need to take care of my family, right? Then how do I scale my plumbing business out? You only do that with one thing, sales. Okay, I did 2 interviews with 2 groups yesterday, both out of Santa Fe, Mexico, and both New Mexico, and both of them had the same problem. No sales, or not enough sales to give them room. The wife in both cases is sick of the business, wants the husband to get rid of them. I've said, guys, the reason you hate it is because there's no freaking freedom. What's that code for? Money. Okay, let's take the next caller. You need money, folks. That's why this book is so important to you. It's going to show you how to create multiple flows of income and how to get the spigot wide enough so that you actually start getting some freedom. Australia's on the phone. What's up, mate?
What's up, man? It's Vaughn here. How are you, Grant?
Come on, man. It's cold?
No, it's actually quite fresh, actually. It's 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. I'm just waking up to tune into Young Hustlers.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. Glad to hear that you're up, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for giving us that great content.
Yeah, thank you. So what's your question?
Awesome, man. Loving the... Well, on the sales side of things, I'm 4 weeks in to kind of... my own startup, quit my job. I've grown some momentum. I'm about to have my biggest weekend of customers this weekend. And I want to know how do you say, get to the next level in regards to becoming an established business and taking full advantage of scaling in the market in my area.
So, I mean, look, you need some wins, man. I mean, you can't, everybody wants to scale, but I'm like you got to get, you need some wins, right? Like, I went roller skating with my daughter the other day, she put the roller skates on. I didn't. I just walked around with her. I mean, it was overwhelming for me. I couldn't even imagine. I'd watch some of these people do the roller skates. Well, I need to keep going back there over and up. Maybe the win is just going back there and doing that as a father. Now, I know that this doesn't really connect with your question, but the reality is you need to have a few victories and then start thinking about, how do I do that 50 times? How do I do that 100 times? How do I do that 500 times? So there's 2 interesting things. Most people never get started to go from here to there, okay? And then the other mistake people make is when they get to the 400, they're like, no, I'm getting tired of the 400 now. I don't want to do the 400. I want to do something different. Some people are like, no, I want to go from 400 to 800 scale. I want to scale it out now. And some people are like, I'm just bored with this deal right now. Of course you're bored because you have more potential than that. And what they do is they walk away from the whole gig, have to start over from zero again and figure out how to do the first thing again, have the first win. And they go backwards. I've seen thousands of people do this. Talented people unwind their career, screw their money up, and go backwards. By the way, I'm one of them, okay? 29, 30 years old, had a job with a guy. I leave the job, and for the next 3 years, I was making $120,000 a year, 130 grand a year. For the next 3 years, I would not make $130,000 again for 4 years. I went backwards, okay? Yes, sir. You rap, you know, I talk about it I talk about it in this book. You got to rap. What you're doing, Robert, is the right thing to do. Okay. See, the seduction is I'm going to go do my own deal. What's that guy's name that did that? Jeremy or whatever. He went, I'm going to go do my own deal. He was never in anyway. He was always looking for another deal. This is what people do. They're always, I don't want to be a sales guy. I don't want to be a network marketer. I'm looking for another deal. Bitcoin. It's all this freaking flash and glitz and like another chick, another guy, something better. Okay. The grass is always greener. Yeah. Until you get over there, man, and find out, you got to freaking mow that damn grass. Somebody had to water it, sprinkle it with fertilizer, cut it, edge it, take care of it, put the freaking leaves in a bag, get it out, right? Man, you got to clean stuff up. So what you want to do is you want to wrap. You want to wrap, build a second thing around the first thing, right? So that you're in, and again, it goes back to being in that right vehicle too. A lot of you hate sales because there's no upside. I mean, you're just in the wrong vehicle. I don't know how to tell you this. There is no upside. Like that, you just can't get paid enough for this to matter. So, if you're super good, the first thing to do is get great at anything. Because if you're great, if I look at Robert Sisler, I'm like, I can't replace Robert. Okay. Then Robert gets to move himself through the python eats the freaking rat and you see it moving through him. He gets to move through the system and say, hey, where's the revenue? But he's got to be that hunter and that killer that's looking for a revenue, right? That's like, Robert's not so unselfish. That because Robert could easily say, look, I'm not a sales guy. That could definitely have been, you could have picked that piece of low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Said, no, I'm just not a sales guy. I'm a video guy.
Yeah.
But Robert didn't say that
No.
because Robert is unselfish. Robert wants to get his financial life in order. Okay. I know because we've talked, but dude, I got sick of being broke. Okay. Now, some people are sick of being broke and they go do stuff that's stupid. You know, they just sell anything. Some of you guys I know out there, you'll sell Viagra online. I won't do that. Okay. You'll sell anything and everything. You'd sell weed. As soon as they make it freaking legal, you're going to be selling weed. Okay. I'm never going to do that. I don't have that option because I can't see people medicated. Okay. So I can't do business with some people because that's just my personal code. Now, that is freeing to me. Okay. Because I'm not so pinned by finances that I got to sell weed. Or I got to sell pharmaceuticals, or I got to sell sex online. I don't have to sell anything. I don't have to affiliate with anybody. Okay, what am I telling you that for? Look, the whole game is a freedom game. It's not a money game. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. Okay, you want to have enough money that you get to tell people, I don't want to take your phone call. I don't want to do business with you. I don't want your money. Here's your money back. I don't want you as an investor. I don't need you in my life. I don't need Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Northern Trust. I don't need you. Don't want you. Don't call me. Get the freak out of my life. That you can suffer a lawsuit and lose it. That's the kind of freedom you want. That's power, not money, right? That you can say, hey, read between the lines kind of money. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to learn sales, because that top line is your millionaire line. Okay. You can't become a millionaire without a top line that changes. All right. Next caller. I think I answered your question, right, Robert? Mm-hmm. How you doing, my friend?
Hi, Grant.
Hey, great to talk to you.
Very nice talking to you. I just love you for your honesty, for the value you give to your, watchers. You're such a darling for the audience.
Yeah. Thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah. So I mean, I want you to just go to the greatest height. I want you to be the president of the country. I want, people like you should just rule the world. That's it. So coming to the.
I'm not opposed to that, my friend.
No, but you'll get there. I'm sure our hopes will not go waste. So the other thing is, a lot of times, Grant, so I have when it comes to sales, I have heard you talking about the cookie method, wherein, you just sell something again and again. Maybe the person might not listen for the first few times, but fifth or sixth time, the person will just, buy it. So
Yeah.
I have seen that it works. I have seen that, yes, it works, And I'm actually not a sales guy, but once I heard about sales and all, I just got the sales perspective watching you.
Yeah.
And whenever someone is talking, I just realize now that, everything is about sales.
Yeah.
Someone is trying to buy me selling me on something, send me, everything is negotiation, sales,
Yes.
everything you talk really, really makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
And
hey, thank you for calling. So let me just answer that, right? So like, what he's saying is, like, I see everything as an opportunity to increase income. Okay, I'm not thinking about sales. I'm thinking about income. Everything for me. You guys out there, like, man, you're a master marketer. Nobody markets the way you do. You're a beast. Dude, I don't think about being a beast. I'm thinking about sales. I'm thinking about revenue. Why am I thinking about income all the time? Why am I talking about money all the time? Okay. Why am I talking about money constantly? Because I want freedom, man. I demand freedom. My favorite movie was Braveheart. In the last scene where what's the dude's name?
Wallace.
Wallace. Last scene, man. He's getting ready to have his head cut off, and he's screaming freedom. Okay. I've watched that scene 80 times if I've ever watched it once. Dude, that's why you want money. Okay. That's why you want to learn to be great at the sales game. That's why I don't see objections as objections and rejection as rejection and the cold call as a cold call. I'm looking for freedom. I don't see all this stuff you guys see. I'm just not a sales guy. Dude, it's because you're selfish. Okay. What do you see yourself as, an astronaut? Okay. Fucking grow up, man. Okay. I see myself as a princess. Well, good for you, bro. Okay. You're going to be a broke princess. Like, I'm going to be an actor. Good. Why don't you get a job? Like, get some work, man. The guys that make it to the top of the food chain don't see themselves as actors, man. They see themselves as freaking people making movies, getting paid for them. Right? They see the freaking red carpet laid out, the car picking them up, the agents, the managers, the lights on them. What did you see? I did a video this week it's sitting up on YouTube about what are you saying when you talk to yourself all the time? Like, change what you're saying to yourself. I hate sales. Really? You just said I hate the freaking first line of a financial statement, whether it's for my household, my department, my division, or my business. You can't grow money without sales. Impossible. So just change the way you're thinking about it. Quit being so selfish, okay? Look at what it really is for what it really is. The next caller. Daniel from New York. Big shout out, by the way, to everybody sharing the stream right now. Really, really appreciate whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, wherever you're watching, sharing the stream. Your comments are greatly appreciated. If you're watching after the fact on iTunes or Stitcher, we see your comments. Thank you so much. Please share this message if you think it's important to your friends. Daniel, how you doing?
Grant, how's it going, man?
Man, it's going good, buddy.
First, I got to say, Grant, the deal you're having on Master Objections, dude, contract's done. I sent it over to your boy Chris this morning. Signed up the first second.
What is the deal right now on Mastering Objections? Just so everybody knows.
$495.
That program's $495. That's a $2,000 program on sale for $500. Mastering Objections. I need to know what the date is, guys. Okay, Mastering Objections. It's basically a version of our online platform, but this is just Mastering Objections. That's a $5,400 program. I'm sorry, for $495.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, brother.
I signed right up. My question is this, Grant. I'm a sole proprietor, one-man operation.
Yeah.
I have a mobile tool equipment route in Bronx, New York. My question is, is I run out of steam, man. I need help getting motivated sometimes. So
Yeah,
how
yeah.
do you
So,
stay as
dude,
motivated?
here's the deal. The reason you're having trouble getting motivated, what is it, Robert?
$200 program for $495, masteringobjections.com.
Yeah, it's stupid. And by the way, it'll be over by the end of this show. I guarantee you.
That's
okay?
actually
Because that's
one of my
stupid. That's
favorite
just
programs.
insanity.
That's my
so it's a
favorite program.
$10,200 program on sale for $495. It's just freaking ridiculous because somebody in my web department thinks, well, if we get the price low enough, people will buy it. Yeah, of course. Okay, Okay, so look, man, you got to quit being a one-man show. I know everybody in my office, as soon as you said, I'm a one-man solopreneur, bro, you got to stop it. It is impossible to stay motivated when you're by yourself. Impossible. Okay? Snake's going through the desert all by himself. Sooner or later, he's going to be like, damn, man, it's lonely out here, bro. You know? He'll be out there so long, he'll learn to live without the water. You can't do that, bro. You're a human being. You cannot live without people on planet Earth. There's 8 billion people on this planet for a reason, more coming all the time. Conflict. Challenges. Right? Got to have the game, bro. So look, man, don't try to do this deal by yourself, okay? Your income statement will be determined by the number of people you have on it. People do not cost money, okay? People do not cost money. Sales cost money. Well, man, I hired people and the payroll is so big. And, dude, let me tell you, the biggest freaking item you should cover in your business is the top line. It's called the sales line, okay? I actually don't have budgets here in my office, okay? How much freedom would that be, by the way? How much freedom would that be to not have a budget? I don't have a budget in my personal life. Okay. My wife went and bought a bunch of gear the other day. She's buying freaking rifles and shotguns and handguns and target guns and lasers. And I'm like, what'd you spend? She's like, I don't know. Well, good guess. $6,800. I'm like, that's great, baby. Okay. That's awesome, dude. Okay. So to do that, that's freedom, baby. That ain't money. That's freedom. You understand? Freedom. And anybody that doesn't get the free is dumb. Because you ain't going to have no freedom. You live in America, man. You guys live in freaking, you heard some of these other callers. They live in Australia. The guy lives in Pakistan. Another guy lives. People don't have those choices in some parts of the world. It's unbelievable, man. We forget what we got here. Okay. Last caller. Big shout out to Jessica Carter, Bernardino, Zachary Stevens, Solig's always here. Steve, what's going on, brother?
He's on.
Come on, man.
Cardone?
Mr. Cardone to you, son.
Mr. Cardone Alone, my favorite Italo-American.
My favorite what?
Italo-American. You ever heard that?
No, I hadn't read that yet, man. Know your audience, son. Know your audience. What's up?
All right, maybe that's a Providence thing. So yeah, I couldn't really hear because I was on the line here, but I had a question for you about a product in trying to get into a place that keeps rejecting you.
Yeah.
I've read some of your books.
Yeah.
So what I've got is actually, it is patent pending, and it's it changes an industry that hasn't been changed in 100 years. The beer vendors in stadiums, right? They just use buckets of ice to keep the beers cold. So this whole thing is a backpack with a side pocket, the whole thing. I got in touch with the food and beverage managers over at Gillette at the Patriot Place over there.
Yeah.
And they responded. They said, "Well, I saw everything. I don't think it's that kind of a thing where we want bags in the stadium where it could be bombs and yada yada yada. But it could be a clear bag, and now I'm just stonewalled."
Yeah. How many of those you have set up? How many Gillettes? I think he said Gillette, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's the first place I went to.
That's the problem, bro. That's the problem.
More places.
Yeah, the thing you don't want to do.
Gotcha.
It hurts, don't it, man?
No, it's good, man. It's good.
It hurts. It hurts when you get rejected. You know why? Okay, again.
All right, go ahead.
Because you see, you guys think rejection is an emotion. Okay, a rejection is nowhere. There is no definition for rejection as being an emotion. This is the psychiatric community that's, you're just not built for that. You were rejected when you were a kid. Yeah, so what, man? Dude, I'm trying to feed myself today. What's that got to do with anything? Rejection's not an emotion. It is an indication that you don't have enough in your pipeline. If your pipeline's empty, you're going to go to work every day. What do I do today? I'm lost. I have nothing to do. You need to get that pipeline so full that it explodes into the sewer system and contaminates the whole freaking planet with your greatness. Hey, my name's Grant Cardone. Every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look, love me or hate me, you know I'm going to bring it to you just the way it is. You know, I'm just going to give it to you the way it is, man. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth the way it is. If you want to take my advice, take it. If you don't, I get it. No problem. I just want to help you. I want to help your family. I'm trying to cut through the truth. I don't have 5 years. I'm not charging you $200,000 a year to go to Harvard to find out when you get out, if you get out, most don't, that the job you went and trained for doesn't even exist anymore. Okay? I'm here to tell you the truth about the truth. The middle class is failing. The old jobs aren't working. You have the wrong information. If you don't have the money you want, okay? If you don't have the freedom you want, if you don't have life easy the way you want, maybe it's not your fault. Maybe, just maybe you have the wrong data. Some of you just got the wrong information. Mommy, daddy, teacher gave you the wrong information. I want to help you out. I'm here for you every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And when I'm home on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm coming to your home somewhere, somehow. This Saturday, I'll be in Vegas. I'll be giving you the meet and greet data on Saturday. Saturday also, I'm giving away a $2,500 ticket to the 10X Growth Con. I'll be giving this away on my Instagram. Stay tuned Saturday morning for the details. That's a $2,500 ticket. Yesterday, 2 days ago, we were told a lady went to this event 3 months ago, back in March.
Oh, she went from $80,000 to $1.4 million.
Went from $80,000 to $1.4 million in a month and a half because she spent $3,000 at this event. This is worth more than $2,500. But I'm going to give one away on Saturday, 10xgrowthcon.com. Today, we're giving away a $10,000 program between now and the time I end this show. $10,000 program for $500 called Mastering Objections. What? .com. Take it or leave it. Watch it tomorrow. It won't be available. I trust you. I guarantee you in 12 minutes, it'll be off. Okay. Because I didn't know it was happening. Probably going to kill somebody when I go out there, okay? All right, what else do I have? Saturday. Monday, I'm going to be in Orange County doing meet and greets. Come see me, whatever city you're in. Come see me. I want to get a selfie with you. Be nice. Be professional. Come dress professional. I want to get a photo, me and you. Bring your kids, your wife. You know your wife listens to me, okay? All right. Hey, tomorrow I'll be doing the Cardone Zone, right? Talking about the economy, your career, your finances. Stay close. I'm on your side. You guys